Monday, 7:45. I had a really busy weekend, so I didn't get to record a video yesterday. So I'm doing it now, and I'm hoping I can still have it up by 9 because that's the schedule I want to keep, Monday at 9 in the morning. So I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I saw this ad on Instagram for Christian businesswoman, and it just caught my attention, and I was like, maybe it's a sign. So I signed up for it, and it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I really enjoyed it. I ended up not going Sunday because I didn't want to miss church, and I had to get some things done, and I was just so exhausted because Friday I was there from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Oh my gosh, 12 hours. And then I had to be back Saturday at 9, and I was out by 6. And then Sunday was supposed to be 9 to 6 again, but I was just like, I don't want to miss church. Like, I feel like church, just like service, just regrounds me and helps me like start my week right. So I was like, I can't miss it. And like I said, I had to get some stuff done. So I ended up missing out on Sunday, so I don't know what happened Sunday. But it was really nice. There was guest speakers both days, Friday and Saturday. And they were just giving tips and empowering women in business. So it was really nice. I got to meet some people and learn some things. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I saw this. I'm always watching videos somewhere on freaking Instagram or something that always like stick with me, and that's what I end up talking about. So I'm pretty sure this was an Instagram reel that I saw. It was talking about um, the in-between season. So that I feel like that's where I'm at right now. So basically, God is not gonna bless you here with what he has for you there, because if he did, you'd never move or leave. So I thought that was really interesting. I was like, things aren't working out for me right now. I'm not getting what I want because I'm not meant to be here. I'm meant to move, keep going. My blessings are over there. When he isn't answering your prayers, it's because they don't fit where you are. God isn't holding your blessing hostage. He just put it in the center of the place where he wants you to go. And then it said the place between here and there is an obscure place of transition. So the in-between season is supposed to be very uncertain and doubtful. And I'm just like, I'm not getting what I'm praying for because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So it kind of just gave me some peace of mind. So if anyone feels that way, just know that keep going, even if it feels doubtful, if it feels scary, if it feels alone. Keep going because your blessing is literally waiting for you right there where you're meant to be, but you're not getting it now because you're not where you're supposed to be. Another thing that I don't know if I heard it on a podcast or what. I heard it somewhere or saw it somewhere. But it was like, you're feeling lost, instead of trying to find yourself, because that's what we do. Like, that's what I used to do. I was always on the journey of getting to know myself, finding myself. But this like gave me a different perspective where it was like, instead of trying to find yourself, focus on finding God. So get to know God before you get to know yourself, because knowing God is going to lead you to get to know yourself, because God knows all of you. Just like it says on Matthew 10:30, even all the hairs of your head are counted. So literally God knows all of you. So if you just get to know God, God will show you exactly what you need to know. I was like, wow. I don't know. I feel like because I have been on this healing journey for so many years, and then just this year, like I said before, like inviting God into my life, I feel like it has made a huge difference. Like, it has I feel it's different this time. It's different this time around. I do feel that, like that song says, I've got peace that makes no sense. Like literally every year I go through my phases, right? It's always a roller coaster, and I always go through my like depression phases, like where I don't know if it has to do with the weather or what, but I always like throughout the year I'll go through my little phases like that. A few weeks ago when I was so tired and I was just so unmotivated, I was like, that was probably one of my little phases. Like I forgot I get those. I felt very alone, and I feel like I needed to feel that to realize that I wasn't. That God's always there with me. And that's what actually, like, in those moments of like that I was so low and I felt so alone, I had the urge to read the Bible. And I've never read the Bible, so I was like, wow, like I don't know. It's just a lot is happening. Oh, this was a podcast about why we lose people in our lives. The podcast is called From Eve to You. If you guys want to check her out on the podcast app, I love her. She said, God hears conversations that we don't. And I was just like, wow, that is so true. Because sometimes you can't make sense of why we lose people in our lives because we like think the best of them. But you never know what conversations are being held that you don't know about, and God does. So sometimes, even if it doesn't make sense, you just gotta let go and let God. I've actually came across conversations that I wasn't supposed to know about from people that I thought would have never said things like that. And like it's it's happened twice in my life, and that really like broke my heart because it was like I would have never expected that from those people. So that's why I was like, this is so true. God hears conversations we don't, because if I hadn't found out about these conversations and someone told me, I would have been like, no, that's not true. So don't doubt what people leave your life. Sometimes even from the people you least expect it from. They might be doing or saying things behind your back. So that's why I'm just trusting God. What he's doing. If he's removing people from my life, I'm like, okay, you know something I don't, so I'm gonna trust you. I was not planning on getting emotional. I've just been praying a lot about what my next steps are, and I feel like I am getting that clarity every day, every week. So I don't know where I saw this or heard it or what, but it was like not accepting the bare minimum in any circumstances just because it is available to me. And I was just like, I love that I'm actually living by that now, because I know before I did settle for things just because they were available to me. So I'm really happy that I'm I'm not doing that anymore. I did wake up this morning to gym, and my mom and my sister did too. So that was nice. We had a good workout. Great way to start the week because I almost didn't wake up. I kept snoozing my alarm, and then I didn't realize I turned it off. And next thing I knew it was 5:50, and I was like, fuck. So yeah, um, I'm very grateful for all the knowledge I received this weekend, and I'm excited for this week. I have a lot of things to do that I'm excited about, so it's gonna be a good week. So one of my favorite things from yesterday's service was that what God gives me is not just for me to keep. It's not for me to just to hold on to. I'm not meant to keep it. It's supposed to go through me and onto others, because the gifts God gave me are meant to be shared. So I thought that was really cool because it's just showing us that we gotta share that love, share that light. Like, don't be selfish and just keep it to yourself. Like, God is working through us. So I love that. I hope I'm getting through to people with these videos. um, as long as I can give y'all like something to think about or a new perspective, something. That's all that matters. So something really cool we did this weekend, I believe it was Friday, at the conference thing I was at. They gave us these little boards, like wood boards, and we wrote down like our biggest, I guess, thing that's keeping us from accomplishing what we want. And I couldn't figure out what to write, so I was like, obviously, I overthink everything. So I wrote overthinker, and I doubt myself a lot, even though, like, I know I can do these things. Like, there's that little voice still in there, like, that doubt that I need to get over. So I wrote overthinker and self doubt, and then we literally like smashed those boards, like not smashed, but like broke. I don't know. Um, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it on the first try. We got 3 tries. I guess it was just a rush. I like boom, and I broke it in half. So I told my sisters about it, and they said it was corny as fuck. But I was like, I thought it was pretty cool because like I literally broke through it. So now I gotta actually put that into action in my everyday life. So it's gonna take a minute for me to stop overthinking things, but I'll get there and stop doubting myself. So, but it was really cool, just watching everyone break through their boards, their biggest roadblocks, I guess, insecurities. I don't know. There was this really cool one. Oh my gosh, there was this really cool one where this woman wrote unworthy, and when she broke through it, it literally cracked in between un and worthy. So she was left with the side that said worthy, and I was just like, wow, that is so freaking awesome. Like, she needs to frame that up in her house or something. Like, wow, that was awesome. OMG, I'm running out of time. It's 8:25. Okay, so I didn't know how to end the video on a good note. On like, I just didn't know how to end it. And I'm just gonna say this, that I heard at the conference: done beats perfect. And that means just getting things done instead of trying to like make things perfect, because I'm guilty of that. I won't actually get something done because I want it to be perfect on the first try. And you just gotta do it. Let it be done. So at least it's a start. They said make a decision, then make it right. So like it instantly made me think about this because um again, I overthink. So I want my videos to be perfect, but if I kept doing that like I wasn't recording videos. So the fact that I'm just like not overthinking it and I'm just recording these videos and I'm just like whatever, like at least I'm getting into the habit of recording every week and putting them out there. And as time goes, I'll learn and I'll figure out what I like, what I don't, and I'll eventually make them better. So I really like that. Done beats perfect. So whatever it is that you are not getting done because you're trying to make it perfect, stop. Just do it, and you'll get the chance to work on it to make it better, but just take that step of actually doing it. So now that is all. Bye.